Hello everybody and welcome back to BattleTech, where we just successfully escorted the Volkovites, and now there's this Liao Lance that's kind of salty at us, but I'm sure we'll be fine. I'm going to reserve, see if any of them show themselves. It looks like no. We are going to brace. They can come to us.
10-4.
We already dropped a thumper on these two. I'm going to drop one on these two as well. But we can't do that this turn. But we're just reserving. I reserve the right to wait for them to come to us. There we go. Finally, one of them showed itself. Okay, so we can't use our thumper this turn. What we can do is we can see we can get anywhere where the bull shark is in LOS. It kind of looks like we can't. So I think we'll use our Cyclops here. We'll just precision strike this guy in the head.
Affirmative.
Okay.
Take that.
That's 2 pilot injuries.
Yes,
And I
Commander.
believe we can get a direct LOS with the Orion. Yeah. Right up over here. The UAC-20, if it hits, which it should do, will probably finish him off. Should we? No, we don't have breaching shot on this, so it's actually not worthwhile.
All weapons are go.
Okay, leg destruction. That's fine, I guess. Okay,
Commander?
so this Cyclops here, I don't think we can get LOS.
Gotcha.
And I really don't think we can get LOS on the bull shark. So we're just going to put the bull shark right up in cover over here and brace for now. Now this guy is moving. The Cyclops is taking a fair amount of damage.
I can't take much more of this.
That's okay, you won't need to.
Commander?
We are going to multi-target here. A, 39 HP in that CT. B, so I think we fire like this. 20 missiles at the Jaeger, 20 missiles at the Cataphract, and both ER mediums at the Cataphract.
Engaging multiple enemies.
1 dead Jaeger. And 1 heavily damaged Cataphract. Excellent.
How's it going?
Now the Orion can turn right up over here and precision strike the Cataphract. CT? Or one of these torsos? We'll go for the AC-10 ammo in this torso. That wasn't ideal. We did get a head hit out of that, somehow. These guys are still messing around over here. Okay, the Cyclops is starting to take a bit of a beating.
Hey,
Let's go ahead and utilize the bull shark. And I want a thumper cannon. Can we hit all of these? Through some miracle? Absolutely not. That's LOS over here anyway. Okay, we'll just drop the thumper right down in this valley.
downrange.
That'll give them something to think about. Okay, firing on the bull shark. That's actually ideal.
Standing by.
And now our Cyclops can just get in range here. So that's perfect. 95% hit chance on everything here. Do we precision strike this? What's our head hit chance? 5? I feel like we don't. This should just be a standard attack.
Acknowledge.
That was another head hit, though. Fascinating. It's our turn now.
Yes, Commander.
Jenkins, finish him. Or at least knock him down.
Affirmative.
Okay, that's another
Target's
pilot
taking a
injury.
critical hit.
And another pilot injury. That's 4 pilot injuries. And an incapacitation. Perfect. Okay. The Orion can just walk up over here and brace. These guys don't seem interested in exiting this little valley.
Commander?
We can take the Cyclops up over here
Rolling.
and brace. We'll sink heat and approach. This is geothermal over here. So, I mean, they're in a reasonably strong position. I'll take the Bull Shark right up over here, where next turn we can get good visuals on them.
Awaiting orders.
Cyclops can just move up over here a little bit and sink heat.
Yes, boss.
And now the Orion can show itself.
Location confirmed.
Okay, this is our final shot with the UAC-20. Let's make it count. I'm gonna cold shot the head to double our odds of hitting it, but the odds are still incredibly low.
Alpha strike.
Okay,
Score the critical hit.
so now the Thunderbolt is going to attack our Orion. But he actually missed quite a bit there,
Took a hard hit there.
so that's ideal.
Waiting for
And
orders.
now, the big guns
I'm
come in.
there.
A completely, well, almost completely fresh Cyclops for you to chew on. And I think we'll go for the Thunderbolt here.
Gotcha.
It's not in cover after all.
Standing by.
And now a mech that none of these pilots have ever seen before. Gotta love clan mechs.
Affirmative.
Ooh, that ammo explosion hurt him a lot. Did he leave cover? No. He has identified the Bull Shark as the biggest threat.
I'm taking heavy hits, Commander.
And he's not wrong,
Aye, aye.
is the thing. But every mech here is a giant threat to him. And he dies this round.
Scored a critical hit.
Now we don't have any more AC-20 ammo left. But we can continue piling on the stability damage with our SRMs.
Roger that. Target confirmed. Critical hit, Commander.
Destroyed one of his LRMs, that's great. Now he's decided to attack the Cyclops, of all things.
Reporting. Serious armor loss.
Okay.
Yes, Commander.
It's an interesting choice.
Order acknowledged. Reporting critical hit.
Okay,
Commander.
finish this guy. Okay, not quite ideal. 6 HP in the CT.
Commander.
That's okay, though.
Standing
The
by.
Orion can definitely finish it.
Target locked in. Enemy down.
Fantastic. You've saved us from extermination, Commander, and you've done so at great personal cost. Know that we will never forget it. Your name will live on in my sermons until the end of my days. Happy to be of service, ma'am. You know how to reach us if your congregation is ever in need of mercenary work. I truly hope that it never comes to that, Mr. Oliveira, but if it does, your company will be the first that I call. Take care of yourself, Commander, and cheers again for doing the right thing.
Mission successful.
Well, what do we get out of it, other than some really angry Capellans? I mean, I don't mind angry Capellans, that's always a fun time, but, I mean, that's almost 1 million C-bills. It's not bad. Our mechs didn't take any additional internal damage. We do need to repair, though. These are some solidly mediocre parts. I guess we can get a cataphract in full. I don't know what we'd do with one. But I guess we can figure that out in a moment. If only this game was in like 3063 or so, and we could use like heavy lasers. Excellent. Yeah, we are going to need some mech repairs. I won't mince words, Commander. In turning against our forces and expediting the Volkovites' retreat, you plunged a knife into my back, and you did it as the Chancellor was watching. This was a betrayal, plain and simple, and those who betray House Liao suffer the consequences. I'm not very afraid. If you'd been honest with us about who we were hunting, we never would have taken the job in the first place. The Volkovites weren't dangerous, and they weren't seditionists. You sold us a lie, Lady Marina. What came from that is on your head, not ours. You truly don't understand, do you? Mr. Oliveira, when you accept a job with House Liao, you accept that the Chancellor's word is the only truth that you need to know. When you took our contract, you agreed to our terms. If you can't understand that, you have no business running a mercenary company. Let's cut to the chase, Lady Marina. Is there a way that we can make this right? Nothing can undo the choice that you've made. But perhaps if you tell me where the Volkovites went, I could be convinced to refrain from blacklisting you. Do this and you may earn my trust again. Eventually. If you're lucky. If that's what you want, then you'll give me their exact location. You'll do it without hesitation, and you'll do it now. And we're not going to do that. Then our business is done. That was rough. Honestly, I was half expecting the official Liao response to come in the form of a handful of anti-ship missiles. All things considered, this little chat was a pleasant surprise. What's done is done. All that we can do now is move forward. Back to your stations, everyone. Let's get the hell out of here. So, I mean, the Capellans actually aren't that salty at us. A heat bank. That's not the worst thing. A Zeus part. Okay. I mean, that's pretty mediocre in terms of payout, but I guess we get a Locust. And we are definitely going to send that Locust to storage. And we've got some work to do in our mech base. We have a lot of money right now. We definitely need to repair this Cyclops and this Orion. And then we need to figure out what we're doing with this Awesome. Let's see here. It's got 1 support hardpoint, 7 energy hardpoints. We could potentially turn it into a bit of a brawler. That's certainly not its stock role. We would lose the UAC-20, but here's what I propose. We send the quick draw to storage. We bump the Orion 1V down to this tier, 3rd tier. We bump the Orion 1K down to Bravo Lance. The AWS 8Q goes here. The Cataphract, I feel like probably gets stored. And then we'll need to refit the AWS 8Q. And we'll need to figure out a decent way to outfit this. So the default Awesome loadout is triple PPC, right? So that's not what we're going for. I do want to have this ER small laser in here, for sure. I want to max this armor. We'll remove a little bit of armor. Okay, only 2? We'll remove those from the legs. Like so. 35 tons remaining. So here's what I propose. Dual large lasers. Like that. And then just a million medium lasers. Turn this into a laser brawler. Like that. Is that all of our hardpoints? Oh, we're sharing an energy hardpoint here with a support weapon hardpoint, so we can choose. Now we have 21 tons remaining here. That is every hardpoint that we can utilize utilized. Now we should probably run a heat bank on this that we just got. In the CT, like that. And that puts us at kind of hot garbage for heat efficiency, really. I mean, our delta heat is 64 heat. What is the range differential on an ER small laser? That does 30 damage. And it has optimal of 150, max of 150. Okay. Do we have a medium laser that does more than 30 damage? The answer is no. Okay. So I think we run the ER small laser. And then just like a million heat sinks. We could run some jump jets in this as well, in theory. Make this even more annoying to deal with. And then we would just fill out the rest with maximum heat sinks. Like, a ton of heat sinks. It's like 4 over here. 4 over here. Is this too many heat sinks? No, our Alpha Strike is still higher heat. This is so many heat sinks. What is our actual damage output? 225? But it is entirely energy. And we can do it almost every turn. Plus we can jump for evasive pips into cover. This is going to be one tanky boy. 1520 armor. Almost as tanky as the Cyclops. Much more mobile, with better heat. Slightly less damage, but can do that damage consistently. I like it. Okay, so where are we going next then? We need to start traveling because we've got 11 days. We should probably check the store before we go anywhere. Let's see. There's a Cyclops part, but I kind of don't care. There's a full-on Highlander. It'd be an interesting option, but I don't think so. Not right now, anyway. Honestly, I feel like we head to the Flashpoint campaign. How much stronger are we going to get? Like, we get an Atlas? Sure. Replace the Cyclops with that, probably. Cash prize of 1 million C-bills. This is just a tournament. And it's 2 skull challenge? It's kind of on the way. We could head here. And then down here. And then deal with these flashpoints a little bit later on. That would be a possibility. Yeah, let's do it.
Roger that, Commander. Course plotted.
And off we go. So we will be arriving in 16 days, so we are going to get the financial report. We should probably check our mech warriors for training when we get there. Or at least when we are back in action. We'll probably wait to run the flashpoint until then. So the awesome is just about done. That is, you know, pretty awesome. It's going to be a lot of laser vomit coming out of that thing. Imagine if we had pulse lasers. Okay, so we'll continue ticking forward, I think, for 9 days in total. We should be getting a financial report momentarily.
Ready to go over financials whenever you are.
Yep, that's fine. Moonlighting with an autocannon, huh? Island? Go ahead and try. No lasting consequences. Okay. We've seen that before. It's the option of potentially getting the autocannon upgraded, and it didn't work out this time, so it's fine. Okay, we are not quite ready to run this because I want... now. Okay. Because I wanted to be back on duty just in case. I do want to do Mech Warrior training before we get going on this. So we can go ahead and grab this. That'll be fine.
Confirmed, Commander.
Ready for orders.
Blobfish, you can get up to 4444.
Mech Warrior training.
Perfect.
Yes, Commander.
Island is, of course,
I'm
maxed.
here.
Training complete.
Jambia can get up there. Jenkins, you can get a point in piloting and guts.
Good to go.
Mongoose still needs a little bit more time in the simulator.
Yes, Commander.
Training complete.
But we are
Standing by.
definitely doing well
Training
on our
confirmed.
Mech Warrior training.
Receiving you.
Very glad to see
Mech
that.
Warrior training complete.
Commander.
Still need XP
Orders?
there.
How's it going?
We'll go ahead and grab Gunnery 10 with Vamp, and then I think we'll just work up Guts.
Training complete.
Excellent. Okay, so it is pretty much time to put a cut in here. It's a couple of minutes early, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do it. And next episode, we'll get started on this flashpoint. It's a short engagement, so we may also finish this flashpoint next episode. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.